Okay, in this video, we're going to learn about geometric sequence. Recall, before this, we already learned about arithmetic sequence, where the first term is A and the common difference is D. Okay, in arithmetic sequence, from the first term and then how to get second term, we add common difference. Okay, so now let's look at geometric sequence. So geometric sequence is a sequence in which each term is obtained by multiplying the preceding term with a constant quantity. Okay, so remember geometric. So each term is obtained by multiplying a constant quantity. But in arithmetic, each term is obtained by adding a constant quantity. Okay, so arithmetic, that constant quantity, we call it as common difference. But in geometric sequence, that constant quantity, we call it as common ratio. So common ratio, we use symbol R. Okay, this common ratio R has the condition that it cannot be 0 or 1 and always the same. Okay, so later on I show why value R cannot be 0 or 1. So now look at how to find common ratio. So common ratio is determined by dividing the second term by the first term or third term by the second term and so forth. Okay, for example, R equal to T3 divided by T2 or T4 divided by T3. Okay, so we cannot do like this. R equal to T4 divided by T1. Okay, that one is cannot. Okay, look at some examples here. Okay, we have 2, 4, 8, 16 and so forth. Okay, so how to find second term here? Okay, from the first term to how we get second number. So how to get second number in geometric just now? Multiplying the preceding term with a constant quantity, which is common ratio. So how to find common ratio? T2 divided by T1 or T3 divided by T2 or T4 divided by T3. So the value of R must be the same throughout the sequence. So for this example, R equal to 4 divided by 2 equal to 2. Or you also can find its common difference by dividing T4 and T3. 16 divided by 8 also we get 2. So throughout the sequence, common ratio must be the same. Okay, second example here. How to find common ratio? So 6 divided by negative 3, we get negative 2. Or T3 divided by T2, negative 12 divided by 6. Also we get negative 2. So bear in mind, common ratio must be the same throughout the sequence. Similarly, in arithmetic sequence, the common difference also must be the same throughout the sequence. Okay, recall. In arithmetic sequence, how we find common difference is T2 minus T1 or T5 minus T4. But in geometry, okay, we divide. Okay, we use division operation in order to find common ratio. So example, T2 divided by T1 or T3 divided by T2. So in general, common ratio R is given by Tn divided by Tn minus 1. Okay, so if n here equal to 7, so 7 minus 1 equal to 6. So T7 divided by T6. Okay, now let's look at the general for geometric sequence. Okay, general term for geometric sequence is given by Tn equal to AR power of n minus 1. So similarly, n equal to number of term. A is the first term or first number. R is common ratio. So here again, n is referring to the number of term. Okay, note here that power of n minus 1 belongs to R only, okay, not AR, okay. So after this, I show you an example on how to calculate or press your calculator correctly on how to find the general term for geometric sequence. Okay, Tn equals to AR power of n minus 1. Okay, let's say we want to find T3. Okay, T3. So n here equal to 3. So 3 minus 1 equal to 2. So in general, T3 for geometric sequence equal to AR power of 2. Okay, I show you some example on how to write the general term for geometric sequence. Okay, so the general term for arithmetic sequence just now is Tn equal to AR to the power of n minus 1. Okay, so note here that power of n minus 1 only belongs to R, okay, not AR. Okay, let's say I want to write general term for T7. So T7 equals to AR. So now n equal to 7. Okay. So 7 minus 1 equal to 6. So in general, T7 for geometric sequence equal to AR power of 6. Okay, if you want to write T10, so T10 equal to AR power of 9. Okay, so 10 minus 1 equal to 9. So if T21, so general term for T21 is AR power of 20. Okay, so A is first term and R is common ratio. Okay, now let's look at this example, exercise 10. Okay, what is the 16th term of the geometric sequence 8/9, 4/3, 2, and so forth? Okay, so we want to find T16. So first extract the information given. So we know that the first term A equal to 8/9 and R common ratio equal to T2 divided by T1 or T3 divided by T2. So T2 4/3 divided by T1 8/9. So this one you will get 3/2 or equal to 1.5. Okay, now we want to find the T16, the 16th term. Okay. So general term for geometric sequence just now is Tn equal to AR power of n minus 1. So if T16, general term for T16 is AR power of 15. Okay, 16 minus 1 equal to 15. Okay, now we know that first term A equal to 8/9. R common ratio equal to 1.5 power of 15. Okay, so note here that power of n minus 1 here belongs to R only. So how to press your calculator correctly? Okay, first you do this part, 1.5 power of 15. So 1.5 power of 15, so equal to, then multiply by first term A, multiply by 8/9. So be careful with your brackets. So 3T16 equal to 389.239. So you can put your answer in decimal point form or fraction form also, no problem. Okay, now look at this question. If the second and sixth term of a geometric progression are 8/9 and 9/2 respectively, determine the progression. Okay, determine the progression means that we want to find what is T1, T2, T3, and so forth. Okay. So in order to find T1, T2, and T3, so we need to know what is the first term, which is value A or value T1. Okay. So in order to find T2 here, we need to know value R, common ratio. Okay, extract the information given. So given in this question are second and sixth term. So second and sixth term are second T2. So T2 equal to 8 over 9. And sixth term. So sixth term is T6. T6 equal to 9 over 2. Okay, how to find A and R? Okay, first we write T2 and T6 in its general term. Okay, so general term for geometric is Tn equals to AR power of n minus 1. Okay, write T2 in general term. So T2 equal to AR power of 1. Okay, or this one also you can write T2 equal to AR. Okay, so 2 minus 1, 1. Okay, substitute value T2. So we know that T2 is 8 over 9. So 8 over 9 equal to AR. Okay, now write T6 in its general term. So T6 equal to AR power of 5. 6 minus 1 equal to 5. So substitute value T6, which is 9 over 2. So 9 over 2 equal to AR power of 5. Okay, now we let this one T2 be the first equation and T6 be the second equation. Okay, similarly, we apply simultaneous equation since we have two unknown values. Okay, so we can eliminate either A or R in order to solve this problem. Okay, in this case, okay, if we look at A is to the power of 1, okay, in equation 1, and equation 2 also A is to the power of 1, okay. But R in equation 1, the power is equal to 1, but in equation 2, the power is equal to 5. So here, let's recall law of indices. Okay, let's say we have A to the power of M multiply A to the power of n. Okay, so since the base is the same, A and A, so this one becomes A to the power of M plus n. Okay, so if multiply, the power becomes plus. Okay, if we have B to the power of M divided by B to the power of n, so this one becomes, okay, the same base, B. So this one equal to B to the power of M minus n. Okay. So now look at here. So in this case, the easiest way is to eliminate A. Okay. So A to the power of 1. So here also A to the power of 1. So 1 minus 1, 0. Okay. Any number to the power of 0 is equal to 1. Okay. So this one A is eliminated. So I show you example. Okay. Any number to the power of 0 is equal to 1. Okay, so that's why we can eliminate A first. So 2 the power of 0 equal to 1. 3000 to the power of 0 also equals to 1. Okay, so now we eliminate A first. Okay, eliminate A. So equation 2, what we can do, equation 2 divided by equation 1. Okay, or equation 1 divided by equation 2 also no problem. Okay, what is equation 2? We have here AR to the power of 5 equal to 9 over 2. Okay, divided by equation 1, which is AR equal to 8 over 9. So A divided by A equal to 1. So means that there is no more A. So R to the power of 5 divided by r to the power of 1. Okay, so here divide becomes, the power become minus. So 5 minus 1 equal to 4. So r to the power of 4 equal to, so 9 over 2 divided by 8 over 9 is 81 over 16. So r to the power of 4 is 81 over 16. So r equal to, so power you bring to right hand side. So this one on right hand side, the whole thing is square root of 4. 81 over 16. So r here equal to square root of 4. So you take this one. Okay, 4, 81 over 16. So 3 over 2. So r equal to 3 over 2. Common ratio is 3 over 2, or 1.5. Okay, once we get r common ratio, then we can find the first term. Okay, so substitute value r into any equation. Okay, let's say I substitute r equal to 3 over 2 into equation 1. Okay, so what is equation 1 just now? r equal to 8 over 9. So now we want to find a. So r equal to 3 over 2. So a here equal to 8 over 9 divided by 3 over. Okay, multiply to go to right hand side become divide. So a here equal to 16 over 27. Okay, determine the progression. So what is T1, T2 and T3? So the sequence is, so T1 is A, which is 16 over 27. So how to get T2? Second number, multiply common ratio. Okay, so multiply common ratio. 16 over 27 multiplied by common ratio is 3 over 2. The second term is 8 over 9. So again, how to get T3? T2 multiplied by common ratio. So 8 over 9 multiplied by 3 over 2. So T3 is 4 over 3. Okay, and so forth. So in geometric sequence, how to get next term from T1 to T2, T2 to T3 and so forth. So multiply common ratio. Okay, now let's look at this question. So this is simple question. Find the 10th term of the geometric sequence 9, 3, 1 and so forth. Okay, 10 terms. So means that T10. Okay, so T10. So write general term for T10. So just now general term for geometric sequence is Tn equal to AR power of n minus 1. So now if T10 n equal to 10. So 10 minus 1 equal to 9. So T10 equals to AR power of 9. Okay, look at the information given here. So we know that A equal to 9 and R common ratio equal to 3 over 9. Okay, so 3 over 9 or also equivalent to 1 over 3. So if you use T3 and T2 also will be equal to 1 over 3. T3 divided by T2. Okay, so T10 equal to A equal to 9 multiplied by R 1 over 3 power of 9. So T10 equal to, make sure you calculate and you press your calculator correctly. Okay, so remember power of n minus 1 here belongs to R only. So 1 over 3 power of 9 equal to, then multiply by A. So here A equal to 9. Okay, so you can give your answer in decimal point and in fraction also, no problem. So T10 equal to 1 over 2187. 1 over 2187. Okay, so this is the 10th number in this sequence. Okay, next question. Find the sum of the first 6 terms for the given geometric series 16, negative 8, 4, and so forth. So look at here, sum. Okay. So now look at what is formula sum for geometric series. So if you look at in your notes, general sum for geometric series, we have two formulas here. One is for common ratio more than 1. Okay, so if value of R is more than 1, you use this formula. And if R less than 1, you use this formula. So again, as referring to sum, N is number of terms, A is the first term, R is the common ratio. Okay, so now let's go back to the question. Okay, from the information, from the question given, information that we can list down here is A, first term equal to 16 and R equal to T2 divided by T1. So negative 8 divided by 16. So this one equal to negative 1 over 2. So negative 1 over 2 also equivalent to negative 0.5. So in this case, R is less than 1. Okay. So if R less than 1, so we use this formula. Okay, so sum as N equal to A multiplied by 1 minus R to the power of N divided by 1 minus R. Okay, let's recheck the formula. If R is less than 1, A multiplied by 1 minus R power of N divided by 1 minus R. Okay, now substitute the values into formula. Sn. So now we want to find the first 6 term. Okay, so now N equal to 6. So S6 equal to A is 16. 1 minus, so be careful with positive and negative number here, negative 0.5 power of N, so N equal to 6 divided by 1 minus negative 0.5. Okay, here if you cannot press calculator directly, you solve one by one value in bracket first. So here 16 equal to 1 minus, okay, negative 0.5 power of 6. Negative 0.5 power of 6. So equal to 1 over 64. So if you want to write in decimal point also, no problem. Okay. So let's say I use fraction here. So negative 0.5 power of 6 is 1 over 64. Divided by, okay, 1 negative negative here positive. So 1 plus 0.5 is 1.5. So S6 here equal to, so start value in bracket first. 1 minus 1 over 64. So this one value in bracket equal. Okay, then multiply by 16. Multiply 16 equal to 63 over 4. Okay, then divided by the denominator, which is 1.5. Divided by 1.5. So the answer is 21 over 2 or 10.5. Okay, so that's how we find sum for geometric series. So 10.5 here means that if you total the first 6 numbers here, 16, -8, 4 and another 3 numbers here, the total or the sum will be 10.5. Okay, let's move to this example. Okay, the fourth and seventh term of a geometric sequence are given as -6 and 21 over 4 respectively. Okay, so we have here T4 and T7. Find the values of the first term, the common ratio, and the sum of the first 4 terms. So here you need to have 3 answers. Okay, first, what is value A? Second, what is value R? And last one is, what is value S4? Okay, sum of the first 4 terms. Okay, extract the information given. So here we only have 2 information, which are, so T4 equal to -6 and another one is T7 equal to 21 over 4. So to ease you, you convert this one fraction into decimal. So 1 over 4 is 0.25. So if 21 over 4, we can write it as 20.25. Okay. Okay, next, this one similar to previous example. Okay, we write T4 and T7 in general term. So again, what is general term for geometry? Tn equals to AR power of n minus 1. Okay, T4 equal to AR power of 3. Okay, 4 minus 1, 3. And T7 equal to AR power of 6. Okay, 7 minus 1 equal to 6. So we know that T4 equal to -6. So -6 equal to AR power of 3. And T7 just now is 20.25 equal to AR to the power of 6. Okay, now we want to find the first term A and common ratio R. So again, we have 2 unknowns value here, A and R. So we use simultaneous equation. Okay, we let the first equation T4 becomes the first equation and T7 be the second equation. So again, if you look at here, the easiest way is to eliminate A, okay, because A is to the power of 1. A power of 1 divided by A power of 1 equal to 1. Okay, so means that A is eliminated. So here we can do equation 2, I put here to eliminate A. So equation 2 divided by equation 1. Okay, why I put equation 2 minus equation 1? Because easy for us to, because in second equation R, the power is higher than in first equation. Okay, so equation 2 is AR power of 6 equal to 20.25 divided by equation 1, which is AR power of 3 equal to -6. So A divided by A equal to 1. Okay, so A is eliminated, no more A. So R power of 6 divided by R power of 3. So again, apply the rule of indices just now. Divide, the power become minus. So 6 minus 3 equal to 3. So R power of 3 equal to, so 20.25 divided by -6. 27.8. So positive negative will be negative. 27.8. So negative 27 over 8. Okay. So r power of 3. So we want r only. Okay. So power you bring to right hand side. The whole thing on right hand side become cube root. Okay. So 27 over 8. So r equal to cube root of negative 27 divided by 8. So r is negative 3 over 2. So r equal to negative 3 over 2 or negative 1.5. Okay, once we get r, then we can find the first term a. Okay, so how to find a? Substitute value r to any of the equation. Okay, let's say I substitute into equation 1. Okay, substitute r equal to negative 3 over 2 into equation 1. So equation 1 is r power of 3 equal to negative 6. So we want to find a. So a equal to r just now negative 3 over 2 power of 3 equal to negative 6. So a multiplied by negative 3 over 2 power of 3 is negative 27 over 8. So this one equal to negative 6. So a equal to negative 6 divided by negative 27 over 8. So a equal to negative is positive. So negative 6 divided by negative 27 over 8. 16 over 9. So a is 16 over 9. So the first term is 16 over 9. Okay, last part. Sum of the first 4 terms. Okay, check the common ratio whether r is more than 1 or r is less than 1. So now r is negative 3 over 2, which is less than 1. Okay, so if less than 1, we use formula Sn equals to a multiplied by 1 minus r power of n divided by 1 minus r. Okay, let's check the formula. If less than 1, 1 minus r power of n. Okay. Okay, substitute. Now we want to find first 4 terms. Sum of first 4 terms. So will be S4. Is 16 over 9 times 1 minus r. R just now negative 3 over 2. Power of 4 divided by 1 minus negative 3 over 2. So if you calculate this one, you will get negative 26 over 9.